Good morning, traders. Good afternoon, traders. Good evening, traders. Today is day 8 of my small account challenge. We had a good day today, profitable. For those of you who have been watching since episode 1, you guys would probably know that starting day 3 or day 4, only started taking one trade per day until I rebuild the losses I took on my small account. And I gotta say, it's going much better than when I was taking a couple trades a day. Um, Today, when I woke up, I got up just before 6 a.m. I'm on the Pacific time zone, so I got up just before 9 a.m. Eastern, and we didn't have a lot moving. I actually took a screenshot of the scanners, and there was very little. Actually, there was nothing which met Ross Cameron's strategy, stock selection criteria. Um, so I just waited. Let me jump into the screen share right now so I can show you guys what I mean. Let me switch. There we go. All right. So if you guys see right here, this was taken at 5:47 a.m. And when we got up, or when I got up, there was this VSTE, but it was too cheap. SNCR, yes, it had news. Float was under 10 million, but there was barely any volume. Same with GRRRW. And kind of just all of this. There was nothing which really met the criteria. So when I got it in front of my computer around 9:20, I was just looking at what the top gainer was at that time and what the most obvious stock was to trade at that time. And believe it or not, it was a continuation stock. It was a GV Visionary Holdings, and let me tell you guys where I got in on this, why I got in, where I got in, and like where I sold. So I bought 500 of this at 9:27:31, and here's what I was thinking. I'm like, all right, this is the number 2 top gainer of the day as of 9:27. Like when I took the trade, it was literally number 2 right here. It was the only stock which met the stock selection criteria. Other than it, I don't remember if it had news or not. To be honest, yeah, it did have news. So it had news as well. It had fresh news. So what I saw like right before my trade was that it was coming to the WeWap, and I'm like, all right, that's a pretty safe entry because I can manage my risk pretty well. So I bought in at 722 right here, right before the market opened, and my hypothesis was that it was gonna gap up, go over a pre-market high, and maybe touch 8, and then maybe halt up. That didn't happen, but since I got a pretty good entry, I took profits along the way. So got in right, let's see, 9:27:31. So here, let's go over to the let's go over to the 10-second chart. Let me go over here. By the way, for those of you who can't see the numbers on my screen too well, if you guys just open it on the laptop or you can zoom in on your phone, I record in 4K, so everything should be pretty visible. Um, so let's see. I got in 9:27:30. I got in on this candle right here, right at the bottom. So I got in at 7.22, $7.22 per share. I bought 500 shares. And then I was up pretty much like instantly. We never touched the WeWap, which was at 718 at the time. So I was able to manage my risk pretty well. I took half of my position off the table as soon as I had 15 cents of profit. That's been my sweet spot these past couple days when I'm trading with just one when I'm doing one trade a day. I'm just trying to lock in 15 cents of profit. And usually I sell the whole position right away, but I've noticed like I've been leaving some money on the table. So I'm like, you know what, let me just try to sell this a little bit slower. So what I did was when I did get that 15 cents of profit, I sold half of it. and then I let the other half run, and I sold it in one quarter positions. So sold it at 737 250. So this was at 928.35. So this was like right here, right there. So sold some right here. I thought it was gonna dip down all the way to the VWAP. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just take some money off the table, take some profit off the table, just in case that does happen, because I did want enough wiggle room to kind of hold this into the open, because I was hoping for a squeeze up. And then yeah, I that was the only time I sold before the market opened. I held the rest of my position actually until the market did open. So once the market opened, it kind of squeezed up, and then yeah, this big topping tail. So started taking we're at 931. I started selling basically after this period right here, because I had some profit in my pocket already. I didn't sell right away when it hit VWAP. Again, I had some wiggle room because I had locked in. It was like $40 of profit from like selling half of this. So as we started getting this squeeze up, I just started selling it in $1 or quarter positions. So my best, I sold it at 768, which was like right here, right at the top. And I'm not sure what my average, my average price 740. So on average, I locked up around, you could say 19 cents of profit on this 500 shares. So I'm happy with it. Total profit today after fees was 91.39. Good way to recover from the red day yesterday and put a little more profit in my pocket. But yeah, that's the recap for today. As you see, I was luckily able to avoid this big flush down. The reason why I just sold all of it before this is because of this section right here. In my opinion, if it had enough strength to pull away and get to high of day, which was around 788, it would have done it within the first minute. It wouldn't have waited until the second minute. So I just played it safe, took my profits, and then stopped trading for the day. So yeah, that was my one trade of the day. I did miss out on this stock right here, Servalmed. It had an insane move. This had a insane move. So let's see, it went all the way from, let's see, market open. So it went all the way from basically 250 to 660 almost. How insane is that? And then after market, it actually went all the way up to 755. So yeah, that was a pretty crazy move. I'm not sure what the news was on it because I wasn't trading. I also wasn't watching it. I just saw this when I opened it up now. But yeah, insane move. So yeah, that was the recap for today. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to subscribe and follow my journey. I'm trying to regain the losses I took trading earlier on, and then two, my next goal for this account is to grow it to $10,000 and then 20,000 and 30,000 be over the PDT. And yeah, leave a comment if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer it. If you have any tips, again, leave a comment, and please make sure to subscribe. Yeah, that's it. All right, peace.